welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
Ryan Seymore.
We got a lot of full reading this week.
Yes, we did.
There's a lot of stuff.
A lot of content.
Yes.
A lot of tough choices because there was some really good stuff out there that just didn't make it.
Couldn't, like, literally, I see one that I started and I was like, I've got too many books. I've already got too many books. I literally had to put one back, so I was like, I'm not going to read that Batman book because that's too much.
Yeah. And it's a deep read. It really is.
Yeah. Did we get any suggestions? I don't recall seeing too many.
If there were, I spaced on them.
I did too.
I've had 11 concussions.
You know what? I haven't, but I feel your pain.
Yeah.
Like you've been concussed so much, I forgot some stuff. So it's possible.
It's easy.
Like
it's going around.
Yeah.
It's going around.
Yeah. Concussion season.
Yeah.
And, go Browns. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
To flip the table.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
That's a little sports ball. That's for our different show. We'll bring that up. It's brown, white, and never mind.
Yeah.
So we've got two that are the same. Return of Wolverine #1.
Yep.
Batman 55.
Yes.
And then we defer, where you took on what now?
I went Patience, Conviction, and Revenge.
Okay.
The new AfterShock book.
That right there could be a daily mantra for killers. Yes.
Because the first two words in it, you're like, okay,
right?
Patience, conviction. I am convicted. I will make this happen.
Absolutely.
And then revenge.
And just like, wait,
Like,
legal turn left.
But it's
okay.
It's pretty snappy.
Yeah.
Patrick, I'm gonna mispronounce your name, and I totally apologize for it. Patrick Kindelan and Marco Ferrari are the two kind of creators behind it.
I need to hear it.
So it starts off in this kind of desert wasteland, the Mojave Desert,
right?
Years into the future, and it's like, kind of cyberpunky. There's a lot of dudes working on robots, building robots, and he's kind of doing a lot of monologuing, and you find out through his monologue, well, when he's talking to robots, I guess it isn't full-on monologuing.
Kind of autolog, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay.
And so something happened that sent him into exile in the desert.
Right.
And he's going to go back, and he's going to go reclaim what he feels is rightfully his. And so on his trip through the desert, he runs into another group of people, and this is like totally like post-apocalyptic kind of action going on. But it's like the zombie apocalypse in Walking Dead, where that's only the frame that the story is told on. And so basically you find out this guy pretty much was a supervillain, kind of like the toy maker in DC.
Oh.
And so something happened, and the pictures for it, when you see what kind of like led up to him being kicked out of the city. So basically it's a supervillain going back for revenge and to take over. And just amazing. And it takes place in this like post-apocalyptic world that's high tech in some areas.
I have not seen that story.
No. It was going into it, I didn't really know what I was gonna be reading. And then when I'm putting it together, like, oh my God, this guy is a horrible person. And it's
Well, okay. See, that's a fun read. Like,
Yeah.
that's a really fun read.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing that one on my way out. That's definitely happening. Okay, so for me,
Yes.
I took on Hit Girl, right?
Yeah.
The last of this run
Yeah.
of her Canada stint with Jeff Lemire and Eduardo Rizzo. Oh my goodness. This one was okay. So this was kind of a fast read because it's wrapping everything up, and so we know like she's been in Canada kicking butt, taking names, and she's been trapped essentially. Hurt at the end of things. She laid waste to a lot of stuff, but ended up getting arrested. Yeah, and obviously, Hit Girl don't take being arrested. It's not a good look for her.
Seem like that's in her itinerary of stuff she would deal with.
No. I do want to know if Jeff Lemire is in fact Canadian. I don't know that or not.
Yeah, I don't.
Because if he is, then he might get a pass. Otherwise, he made a reference in this book politically that could cause some trouble.
Really?
I mean, the Canadian Army could be on their way right now. Not even joking.
It's possible.
I mean, look, don't sleep on those maple leaves, okay? They will put syrup all over you and leave you for the ants. You don't even know.
Yeah, Canadian ants are like the worst, the stone worst.
I'm telling you. So, because they're red too. Like, just there's a lot of bad for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, he makes a reference in this, and I'm like, are you allowed to do that right now? But he did that. Ultimately, fantastic. This was a really good run, especially for Mark not to have written it. Really, really good run.
Yeah.
Rome is next.
Yeah.
Raphael Albuquerque is actually writing
really
it. And there's another Raphael who's doing artwork. So this is like a double Raph series that's about to jump off.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about
Very
that.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's another Miller World book that we can't talk
Can't
about
talk about
that
it.
also shipped this week.
It's
issue.
like Fight Club.
Yeah, issue number 7.
Yes.
Recommend picking up. Read it. It was really, really good.
Good is good is good. Steve Niles.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Stupid YouTube
Gets
rules.
it. I know. So, what can we talk about next?
That's
Mhm.
tough. All right,
Mhm.
let's see. Batman, something happens. It's a
Something-
fast read.
It is a fast read.
Yeah.
But time-wise, it bounces, and I
Mhm.
like it.
Yeah.
It keeps you on your toes.
Let's talk about Batman while we're at it.
Let's do it. 55.
Yep.
We've got Tony Daniel on art.
Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous art.
Very well done. Do you think like there is any sort of issue with Tony Daniel, who has written Batman, to receive this script from Tom King and been like, all right, I'm following your move here?
Yeah, I mean, Tom's a master.
I mean, he
Tony's
really is.
done a great job on it, too,
Tony has.
both writing and drawing.
Right? So you kind of wonder, like, which is this the true symbiosis of two great minds on Batman?
Very possible.
I think it could be.
Because it flows. Like, there's certain things where they're dropping and jumping out of buildings and
Right.
stuff, and it all just, it feels kinetic. It pulls you along with the story.
Very much so.
And, yeah, I mean, if they're symbiotic.
Listen, I'll tell you what though, the full frame of it, looking at it after having read it,
Yeah.
the level of strategy
Mhm.
that was involved here,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's fierce.
And it makes you wonder if the intended
Mm-hmm.
target
Mm-hmm.
was hit.
I'm saying yes.
Because there's a lot of that. Something happens
Yes.
that if you manage to avoid the spoiler for it, keep avoiding it till you read Batman 50, because
Yes.
something major does happen to another character.
Right.
Yeah, 55. So, yeah, because
Yeah. Did you pick up who that character was at first?
not at first, but I think I did by the end.
Yeah. I definitely caught it by the end. An interesting showcase of said character.
Yeah, he's got the skills to do
Absolutely. Absolutely. The question though is who hired?
right. Someone
That's the
had to.
question. Somebody had to. And I wonder if it's another masked big guy.
Maybe.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there. The relationship between Nightwing and Batman
It was amazing.
is continuing to be very fun. And you see that
Yeah.
difference between their
Yeah.
dichotomies and personalities.
Yeah.
It's
It's amazing because you're seeing like Nightwing has grown up.
right.
He was basically Batman's son,
Right.
and that weird like father-son mentor mentos
Nintendo's Fresh Makers. Yes.
like that relationship. Like Batman's kind of proud of him,
Right.
Like he's frustrated by some of the ways the
Wait, are you saying
humorous.
that he's a? Is that what you're saying?
Bruce can be, but that's
No. I meant Nightwing.
oh yeah, he's an arrogant too.
Well, that's what happens when your parents name you Richard. Boom! See that one coming?
Mhm.
Pew, 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 pew.
And that's the quality we bring to the table each and every week here at Black World.
But no, you're right. You're right. Now, would you say that he has grown up from the son figure to now more of a brother?
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay.
Because he's
Okay.
kind of the heir apparent to that kind
Yeah,
of thing, whether or
much
not he
so.
wants that mantle.
He's next in line. I
Yeah.
mean, you just got to deal with it.
Yeah.
Just saying. This was a good read, though.
Oh yeah.
I do love how it fits within the larger spectrum of
Yeah.
Tom King's Batman run. I think that this will be a very significant piece of that puzzle.
Yes. Yeah, because it's going to change the dynamic of several
Yes,
characters
indeed. Yes,
for the
indeed.
foreseeable future.
Yes, indeed. I love the throwback to the War of Jokes and
Yeah.
Riddles. Little,
Makes you wonder because there's that thing.
right?
Was that?
I'm thinking it's part of the plan. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, though, cool that Tom King is well enough into his run
Yeah.
that he can do a shout out
Yeah.
to previous work. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah. And he's only halfway through.
Right.
They're
45
Yeah.
more.
oh, so good.
45 more.
So
I can't
good.
wait. I can't wait to get that big collection and try to
Oh.
obnoxiously read it in one sitting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
The
That's gonna
tome.
happen. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Return of Wolverine
Mhm.
#1.
Yes. Chucky Soul comes
Chucky
back.
Soul, yes.
McNiven comes back. I think.
Channeling Barry Windsor Smith, if I ever did see
Yeah.
it.
The hair
The
and the
whole
mutton chops and
nine.
everything. Yeah.
The design, I mean, clearly, if the spirit of Barry Windsor Smith did not take you over, you're lying.
Yeah. because it felt like that. It felt like that Marvel Comics presents that the
Yes.
one, that one, the Weapon X. It just so beautiful and action packed.
Very action packed. I did not understand a single thing that was going on though. I
Right?
had not been following Wolverine.
Well, no, this seems like really. I don't know where this came from, right? And
So it's not just me.
no, and I think that's part of it, where even Wolverine doesn't know what's going on.
He doesn't know what's going on.
And it's kind of where like it starts off with in this lab
Right.
with like a giant saber-toothed tiger.
It's just there.
Yeah, like
At first I thought it wasn't alive.
but then and there's like dead people around, and there's like a scientist that's like, dude, you got to do some stuff.
Help.
And Wolverine has no idea, even that he's Wolverine.
Right. He doesn't even know what Wolverine is.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? He's like, you're a hero. And he's like, what's a hero? A sandwich?
A sandwich.
What is that?
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm hungry for blood, for action.
The
Okay, so that makes me feel better because I know I wasn't reading The Road to Wolverine or whatever.
If there was an issue that kind of explains this,
Yeah.
I missed it.
Okay.
So
Are we, like, even the characters that are behind this situation, circumstance, still nothing?
I missed that issue.
All right. That makes me feel better because I had no idea. I had nothing.
Yeah.
I was flying blind. This is an interesting story though.
Mm-hmm.
It seems as though the Wolverine that we're getting in this is the slow, methodical Wolverine.
Yeah, he's not going in total berserker.
Right.
And the use of a prison as a metaphor,
Mhm.
I thought was
Mhm.
brilliant.
I thought so too. Because at first I was like, wait, is this where he is,
Yep.
or is this where he is?
Yeah.
And that's what I think it is.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
Mhm.
which is interesting.
Yeah.
I have a theory that this is not the Wolverine.
Okay,
That's my theory.
interesting.
Yeah. It's not the Wolverine, but a Wolverine.
Which would be possible potentially with all the genetic stuff that's
Which is
talked about in this.
Literally why I say this,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
Yeah.
You know, does that make this X-25? I don't know. Like I can see Marvel doing that. You know,
Yeah.
instead of Weapon X, you do X-25 because you already had 23.
Yeah,
Technically, Dakin is 24.
Yeah.
So, look, we brought back Wolverine and he's X-25 now.
ooh,
Bigger, badder Wolverine or...
and then if Jackal shows up, I'll table flip.
Well, that would be tricky. The one thing I didn't absolutely like, I straight up hated, was the little piece talking about the colors that he wears.
That was a weird one.
It was weird to me. Okay, we already talked about sports ball. I'm gonna continue it. I'm a Buckeye. Okay, so I already hated the fact that the X-Men had a Wolverine on their team. I don't deal with that state up north at all. So when they try to glorify those colors,
Yeah,
it leaves bad taste in my mouth.
yeah, maize and blue. Maize and blue.
Listen. I almost didn't like the shop because it used to be on Maze Road. It was on the corner of Maze, and I was like, no, not in my town.
Not going to that shop.
Not going there no more. Never again. No, I'm
On the corner of Maze and Ann Arbor or something.
Set fire. Actually, though, if you did have a shop on the corner of Maze and Ann Arbor and you call it like Wolverines, whatever, I would totally respect it. Like, you'd have to do that. Like,
All right.
I'd hate you, but I'd respect it.
There's a little joke that we do here at the shop.
Yes.
And like every week that's OSU Michigan,
Yeah.
we create a Wolverine end cap. Thus far, nobody has called us on it, and now you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never noticed.
Yeah, they're
I've
like,
never noticed.
Oh man, Wolverine's good stuff.
And
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, it is. We got to put more Buckeye stuff around it, though. Bunch of OHs just randomly.
Yeah.
Bunch of
Oh
books.
my gosh. Have like an end cap with like creators from Ohio.
Definitely that. Featuring characters that, went to Ohio State. Citizen Steel. What?
Yeah.
I said that. Yeah. We can figure it out.
Have to
We'll
work
figure
on
it
that.
out. Yeah. We'll make it work. Overall, though, interesting.
Yeah.
I will read issue 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll understand a little bit more.
I'm looking forward to Wolverine killing a whole bunch of people.
I don't think that you have to wait for that. I
Yeah.
feel like that is coming.
Yeah. All the setup we need is right there.
Yeah. I think this is just that little, and he's like, "Oh, look! People die when I do this."
I'm a Canadian Cuisinart. And then just
Told you, stop messing around with them Canadians, man.
Mhm.
They are buck. Wow.
full circle.
I'm just saying. Look, Okay, they don't go full circle; they go full maple leaf. Like everything does this, okay, and then it comes down and. How come he didn't wear those colors? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would have been better. Just throwing it out there. Okay. And on that note, it's time for some honorable mentions. Okay. I need to know what lives in that large book right there.
Okay. So when DC
Wait. Can you say the name of that book?
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
I was actually wondering that.
I don't know
So,
either.
I'll not say
Okay.
the name.
Gotcha.
All right, so DC announced a few months back that they were going to have DC Black, which was going to be their kind of more mature readers
Right.
kind of universe, stuff that wouldn't necessarily be set in the main DCU,
Right.
and their books were going to be oversized, so about magazine width,
Right.
and they're a little bit taller than the comic. And Batman was the first one to come out. Batman number one,
course.
yeah, was this week. Brian Azzarello, Lee Bermejo,
Mm-hmm.
and they did
Joker. They did
Lex, I think.
Right.
So creative team that did this just amazing together. And this is kind of a trippy book. It is definitely a Batman not for kids.
Okay.
It takes
Yo,
place.
Constantine is in that?
Yeah, Constantine's actually the narrator for it.
Oh.
But he's
okay.
also physically interacting with Batman.
Okay.
Something has happened where Joker is dead, or at least looks like he's dead.
Okay.
Batman has a hole in his memory, and it seems like he may have been the one there that did it. But both Deadman and I'm pretty sure Spectre's in there. I mean, I could be mistaken about that, but I think he's there. But Deadman and Constantine are trying. There's something supernatural going on behind the scenes, and Constantine and Deadman are there to try to steer things the right direction.
Okay.
But I don't think Constantine's necessarily. He's never there out of the goodness of his heart.
And no.
So there's some other thing. It's a dark read. It is. I'm not saying it's as good as Dark Knight Returns, but it gave me that same sort of vibe.
Whoa.
When I picked that up the first time when I was a kid. So it's got that kind of tone to it.
That's a statement.
Yeah, it's really, really solid.
Okay.
I probably underordered it, but if you're a Batman fan, especially the grittier, darker stuff, I recommend picking that up.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah.
That's a recommendation, sir. I took on Thor number 5.
Mhm.
Jason Aaron. Ward is doing the artwork on this one. Again, I like Ward's art, but it's so chaotic and crazy that it's sometimes hard to truly ingest. But can you say Phoenix Wolverine? Old Man Logan Phoenix?
Yes.
I hope you can, because that is a situation
Wow.
here. Taking place far in the future, Thor, who is now Allfather, has resurrected the Earth. And by doing so, has kind of brought the ire of Old Man Logan Phoenix, because Old Man Logan Phoenix is like, hey, listen, if I felt it, other things felt it.
Yeah.
And we're introduced to some potential problems
Okay.
that in the forms of many notable characters. In fact, you didn't read this one,
Not yet.
correct? I'm just gonna show you a page, and
There's.
yeah.
I-
Wait. You see that?
I-
And then that.
I-
And then that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You see all those different parts and pieces. So he's got that thing. He's got that thing, and that thing, and it is that, and that's dangerous. So. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how or why, but whoa.
Yeah. I'm. That combo platter.
It's a major combo. Now, okay, I have to be honest though. I do question whether or not Jason Aaron is trying to sip of the sauce that Donnie Cates is doing, where he's throwing a bunch of things together, and we're all like, "Oh my God, I need it."
Yeah.
I'm curious if he's dipping into those same waters.
Maybe.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
It's a little different. I can't say that I'm itching for, Phoenix Wolverine.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'll be honest. Blame me. But I'm very curious where this is going.
And I trust Aaron. He's
Oh,
got
yeah.
a track record.
Oh,
so
Generally speaking, absolutely. I respect Aaron. All right, I'm saying it. I'm being honest because I love y'all. I got to be honest with y'all. I'm not loving his current Marvel run. Not completely.
Okay.
I'm really not. Outside of Marvel, absolutely.
Yeah.
In Marvel, I'm trying.
I wonder if that's editorial. Like you
That
can't
is
do
possible.
certain things.
That is very possible. I don't know. I wonder if maybe you know, when Bendis was there, Bendis was a senior writer. He had the clout and the power to be able to make things happen. And now that he's gone, maybe the editorial is not as open, whatever. I don't know. Because, I mean, I also read Avengers, and it had some interesting things in it, but it didn't wow me.
Yeah.
It didn't wow me. I'm a tough sell. I am. Yeah. But a book that's doing it right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Remender and Bengal.
Death or Glory.
First story arc wraps up.
Yeah. Dude, this is octane.
Yeah.
That is the only way to describe this series. If Octane had a gun.
That shot Octane.
More Octane. It was Octaner than Octane. Yeah.
What doesn't this book have? It has action.
Yes.
It's got comedy.
Yes.
It's got a gang of luchadors.
Yes.
It's got illegal body part smugglers.
You've got like a semi-truck army.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Because now you've got...
Yeah.
Oh.
It's legit. It's legit. This literally has everything. It's got French toast.
Yes. Yes.
Okay?
It really does.
Like, that's...
Yeah.
I love me some French toast. You can have your pancakes. You can have your waffles.
French toast is really where it's at. That's the high-class stuff.
But leave it. You sprinkle that powdered sugar on it. Powdered. There is no reason why this should not be a show on AMC.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking Bad is gone. Oh, 2 tiers.
Yeah.
Pow. Death or Glory.
Yeah. Because you can explore the entire universe. Because
because we're only here.
Yeah.
We've only got this little bit of it when there exists this much.
Yeah.
Like, clearly.
Oh my gosh, it's so freaking good.
I'm telling you, the Luchador gang.
Right? I want to know more about those.
Of course.
Because it's like, it comes across kind of as funny, but at the same time,
they are serious.
Yeah, I was like, what they do is so scary.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Can we get that kind of merch, though? That's all I'm asking.
Right.
I sell some Luchador masks from this series, put that little tag on it, you know?
It'll work.
I'm just saying, like, you'll either get the comic book crowd that's reading this, or you'll just get straight up Luchador fans.
Yeah,
that are like, oh, this is awesome.
I've always wanted a Luchador mask.
We might do a whole episode wearing said mask if they were to exist.
Very true.
Just throwing it out there.
Mm-hmm. So, Mr. Remender Bengal, if you are watching this, hook us up.
Just saying, we would look really cool with our mask on.
Yeah, and with this haircut, it would suction really, really freaking good to the top of my head.
All right, so I might need a little, like, vent opening or something. Mine might look a little crunchy. It might look weird. Yeah, but I would still wear it.
Yeah,
I would still wear
absolutely.
it. I can do a skull cap underneath. I can do that.
Yeah,
like Cyclops. Make it work. Boom. Guys, thank y'all so very much for watching this week's episode. If it's your first time, click the subscribe button so you get notified all the time.
Hit that bell. You will never miss an episode.
Never, ever. As long as you make sure that it's set to notify you all the time.
Yep. And share it.
Definitely.
Yeah, share it with your friends.
Goodness.
Tweet it out. Facebook it out.
Yeah. Let everybody know that it's out here.
Anybody still on Google Plus?
If you're still on MySpace.
Oh, MySpace, yeah.
Does that still work?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Maybe we'll be available for download to your Zune.
Whoa. If you do have a MySpace account that is active, put that in the comments below. I will go into MySpace, see if I can actually upload myself, and check you out.
Yeah.
We will be friends on MySpace just because I want to tell people that I'm friends with you on MySpace. So make it happen.
The future is now.
Or then.
MySpace.